I have to figure out which way to sit. I'm gonna put you guys over here, I think. Oh, you know what? If I do that, man, I'm trying to figure out where to put. It's so the lighting is so.
Psytrance is a tech. Psytrance is has industrial chords.
We're gonna sit here, I think. Psytrance has industrial chords.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What's industrial?
It's a type of music, right?
What instruments does industrial have?
I don't know. Why don't you look it up on your tablet? Let's see. Yeah, and then you can tell me what you find. There we go. There we go. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Ooh, you know what? Let's go over here. I might have to. Hello. I just realized that I'm wearing like this dark AF black lipstick. Let's go over here and change it. Let's go over here and change it. Let's change it. Sit on my altar for a second. Hello. Hello. Oh, cool. Hey. I will totally talk. I will talk. I will talk so much, you guys. I'm so excited. We're going to talk about this Trova trip situation. I'm also going to answer a bunch of, hi, I know you can't say I love you too. My love, you adorable little sweet little bug. Popping in. You're so cute. We're going to talk about this really cool trip that we're going to be, I'm going to be promoting and talking about. And then I have a whole bunch of questions to answer. A whole bunch of really great questions to answer. So it's going to be super fun. I'm going to answer all kinds of delicious, juicy questions. And if you have any juicy questions in chat, you can go ahead and pop them over there, you know. We're doing one of those like tell all lives. It's gonna be really fun. I'm going on a 1%. Absolutely not. I'm going on a trip in a few days. Oh man. 1%. We can't do anything with 1%, my dude. How am I gonna see my questions if I can't plug it in? Sneaking in doing your ads. You're so cute. I'm gonna have to plug in my iPad so that I can get all the questions because there are some really good ones. So there's some really really juicy, delicious questions. But how is everyone doing today? What's going on? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, my love. How's everyone doing this evening? Look at this gorgeous. Oh, I see. This gorgeous bouquet that I picked for myself today. Woo, isn't she gorgeous? Isn't it beautiful? Hello. A wonderful conversation about poop? Like, honestly, I mean, that's not really what I'm interested in talking about this evening. You know, I'd love to talk about something else, you know. Um, wow, what an interesting question. Is that something that you are particularly interested in? Because that's not my subject of expertise, my friend. Let's see. I'm trying to get some music playing in the background, but seems like it's not working. Oh my goodness, Sophie, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh, look at this cute little, what is that little creature? That's so adorable. And that little flower, I love that. That's so cute. My gosh. Yeah, aren't these gorgeous? I'm so excited. So I was walking down by there's like a little bit of water down by where we walk the dogs, and they're just flowers, growing. And I'm like, yes, hello, I have to have a little bouquet. So I did, and it is delicious and so cute. I love picking flowers and having just like flowers in the house. It just feels so nice to be able to see that. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. Sweetie, sweetie, sweeties. I made a bunch of necklaces the other day. Who was here for my jewelry live stream? Were any of you guys here for my jewelry making live, where I made a bunch of necklaces? And I have a bunch that I've made now. Look at them all. I'll show you. It's heavy. Ooh. Oh, you were here? That's so awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I picked these. I picked them. They're just like, they're growing all over the place. They're growing down by, what is it called? A creek, like a little creek. I don't know why my brain wasn't working, but they're growing down by the creek. These were growing down by the creek, and then these daisies grow everywhere right now. So they're just, and then the Queen Anne's lace is growing everywhere right now as well. So, I just went for a fun time picking flowers, and I was picking dandelions for my rabbits, and I found like the mother lode, and then I saw these flowers, and I was like, ooh, let's be cute and pick some flowers. So I did. And it was great. It was wonderful. It was so humid today, my word. It was incredibly humid. I did not like it. I have flowers too that Mr. Mint bought for me. Because he's really cute. And he also bought me flowers. Because he's a little cute little bug. And he knows that we're really big flower people, so he brought me some flowers. Like a cute little bug. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can plug in my iPad so we can get these questions going, because I'm eager to answer them. Let's see. Let's see. That's another cord there. I don't know. I love getting flowers. I don't know about girls. I don't know what they. I just love that. I know that I love getting flowers. I bought my husband flowers before, and it was just like, I think it was just the thought that counts, with him. But I love getting flowers because I love flowers. I love picking flowers, and I love growing flowers. It's a lovely gesture. Anything that you do for someone that makes you think of them is really special, But yeah, all people don't like the same thing. Some people, like, I know my honey, who is non-binary, does not enjoy receiving flowers. So I do not give them flowers. I do not give them, hey Jesse, I do not give them flowers. You say like this comment if you're on the toilet. You're a maniac. You are a maniac. Okay, also, like, raise your hand if you message your friends from the toilet. Because I do. I'm one of those people. Oh my gosh, I'm on a cat. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm one of those people that's, like, totally fine with being, like, on the toilet and like, video chatting with my friend, peeing, and being like, well, guess what's happening to me right now, It's so silly. I'm the silliest when it comes to that sort of thing. I'll just like pick up the phone from wherever or whatever and just talk to somebody. I have some of the questions written down, but a lot of them are missing. So because I can't plug in my okay, I see some of y'all are the same. Some of y'all do it too. See? Oh hey, that's so awesome. Okay, well that's so sweet of you. Thank you for stopping in. No, I have not, Ed. Oh my gosh, you're wild. It's hilarious when people just say whatever comes out of just you just type, and the things that you say are just like what. It's so funny to me, but I love that people are comfortable enough and have people in their lives that they're comfortable enough with to just pick up the phone while they're on the toilet. I think that's so hilarious and adorable. Hello, 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 Sister Soul. All right. So if you guys have any questions, please uh, ask them here because I have my iPad is dead that had all the questions on it. So I'm going to try to remember some of the questions that people were asking me that I put up for the Q&A. I know some of them. I think a lot of them were about polyamory, and a lot of them were also about folk herbalism, like asking what herbs to use for certain things, which is really interesting. I love that. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so fun to work with her. She's such a sweetheart. Yeah, so the general vibe here for the lives, a lot of the time I pull cards for people. I'll pull some oracle cards or some tarot cards, and we usually do that. People have questions about their lives or about things that they're working on in their lives, and we'll pull and answer those questions. I have a number of decks sitting next to me that I will pull from, depending on whichever one I feel fits the question or fits the energy of that evening. Since we're working with some full moon energy tonight, I really wanted to pull a bunch of different cards and I wanted to answer some of the Q&A questions that people were asking me on Instagram. So usually chill vibes. I usually have some nice lo-fi playing in the background. However, it is moving super slowly right now, but we will have music any moment. Oh, that's a really good question. That's a really good question, Sister Soul. You're going through a breakup and have to live with your ex for a bit. Any advice? So I'm gonna actually pull a card for you, and I'm also gonna give you some Mama Mint, some like sometimes they say Monarch Mint, some, Mama Mint, some Monarch Mint, fairy godparent advice because one of the biggest things that makes it difficult to live with other people is when you're not fully communicating with any relationship. Really mapping out your form of communication, the way that you communicate the best, is really important. Um, when you have to live with someone, when you have like a history with them like that, it's nice to be able to set boundaries with them when your relationship changes. So make sure that you know what your boundaries are and make sure that you know what their boundaries are as well. And be very open. It's really, really hard and it's so difficult. And I know a lot of people who are living in that situation where they are living with someone that they've broken up with. And a lot of the time it works. A lot of the time it really works because you already have a rapport. You know each other. You know each other's habits. You already care about each other, and that's wonderful. But sometimes it can be really difficult, there can be friction. So working with um, the energy of allowing yourself to recognize how awkward the situation is, recognize or how awkward it isn't, recognize that the relationship has changed and really talk it out and just be open, just really talk it out and say, hey, I know that, this isn't an ideal situation for either of us, but let's do our best to be as communicative and as open and understanding as possible to each other during this time. And that's hard when people are in denial. That's really rough, and it's really hard because what you need the most, I feel like, in that situation is space. Um, but like I said, setting really firm boundaries from the start is super important, especially now that you tell me that he's in denial. Do 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 dee dee da. Do you hear chainsaw working in the background like a seal? Yeah, I'm so big on communication, you guys. Oh my gosh. And it's not just, people talk about communication in relationships all the time. Like, communication is key. Like, that's the thing that's going to make it last. But yes, like, it is. It is the thing that is going to make any relationship last. Platonic relationships, romantic relationships, familial relationships, workplace relationships, any freaking relationship that you are in, you're going to have to be so open and okay with speaking about how you feel and allowing yourself to be quiet enough to hear how someone else feels as well. That's a rough one. I actually wanted to pull one of the Woodland Warden's cards for you. I don't know. I didn't even realize that I pulled this deck out. And I'm glad I did. Because I want to see. Let me see. Huh? Oh my gosh, God Moth. Fairy God Moth. Fairy God Moth. That's it. New title. Fairy God Moth. Darling. My heart goes out to people in these situations. Oh man, that's so hard. Oh man, I'm so glad you had someone that you could come out to. It's really, really difficult to be in a situation where you have to put on a mask and where you have to really just hide parts of yourself in order to be safe. It's really hard. It's really hard, and finding safe spaces can be incredibly important. You know, yeah, fairy god moth. That's it. I meant fairy god moth, and I'm gonna like I need some sort of a moth, like a moth. And I'm a cabbage moth person. Like, I love cabbage moths. I think they're the cutest little happy little freaks. I love them. I had a feeling in my soul that I was going to pull the opossum for you. I just knew I was going to pull the opossum for you. Yeah, they're happy little freaks. And that like reminds me of me. Like, just like someone who just like, for whatever reason, no matter what's going on, I'm just like a happy little freak. You know? I knew I was going to pull the opossum for you for some reason, Sister Soul, and I want to read why, because that's a really interesting card. It's opossum, bashfulness. To play possum is to remain quiet and still when faced with danger. The expression comes from the opossum's unique reaction to fear. It keels over and pretends to be dead. This is an instinctual response and an effective one. Spotting what appears to be a dead opossum, predators will often lose interest. Similarly, the beautiful peony flower is associated with bashfulness. According to Greek mythology, nymphs who wished to hide from mortal eyes would disguise themselves as peonies. You may wish to hide away from the world. While periods of solitude are necessary and healthful, be sure your retreat isn't driven by fear. Okay, now that I think that was very direct. Just because this situation is an ideal, don't allow yourself to become stuck or caught or trapped in your room or trapped in spaces where you're going nuts. You know what I mean? Don't allow yourself to feel like you're trapped or like you can't express yourself or be yourself or really fully live your life because of the situation that you're in. And I feel like you'll find that you're feeling that. So keep that in mind. Keep this in mind to break out of any kinds of barriers that are being put. How do I respond to fear, instinctively or otherwise, is the question. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was for you, my dear. Boom, 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 boom. Our girlfriend is messaging me right now. So one of the questions I had was how was it going with my girlfriend Elle, and it's going great. She just came back from or boyfriend, joyfriend. Yeah, she just came back from camping, and it was really cool. I in a million billion years. I want to go camping so badly. Before, I mean, I don't know if I want to go camping like right now, or if I want to go camping when it gets a little bit cooler. You know what I mean? It was a good card. That was a good card. Oh yeah, yeah. That's such a bummer, man. It's such a terrible thing when you have to hear those types of things about your family members when your family like talks crap about each other. It's oh man, it's just awful. It's just awful. I'm really vibing with this deck right now. So yeah, things with Elle are going great. They are wonderful and cute and adorable, sassy. Man, that's rough. I'm gonna pull a card for myself really quickly and see. I just want to see which animal. I haven't pulled an animal for myself in a while, and I would love to see what animal energy I'm working with on this full moon, Chipmunk. Success. Hey! I love that. Hello. Let's write it in immediately. Today's Monday. This is the Woodland Warden's deck. I'll show you the box in a second. I will show you the box. There we go. Isn't that cute? Such a cute little box. It is a really fantastic Oracle deck. It is one of my favorites. I happen to use it quite often for those times when I want to pull an animal to see what animal energy I'm working with. It's really nice. It's a super like cozy feeling deck, Oh, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Jaws, yes, Jaws stuffed with success. Jaws absolutely full of success. I'm gonna read it and see. I'm setting up my cute little notebook over here. And that's what's taking me so long. It's the fact that I can't just write down what card pull is. I, of course, have to set up an entire journal page with stickers. Anyone else? Anybody else? Anybody else extra like that? Because it's a lot. Do you see it? This is my full moon page here. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys, my face melted. Yeah, dude. Woo, 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 woo. It's so fun. See, okay, so my autism being organized, but it makes me really want to like decorate everything. Like I have to decorate and personalize absolutely everything. If it's not personalized, it's not mine and I don't want it and I will reject it. Like seriously. If it's not personalized, if I can't personalize something, I do not want it. It must be personalized. It must look like me. Okay, so I got the chipmunk and the laurel. Success. So from Woodland Wardens, W chipmunk and laurel. Let's read it. Yeah, right? It is. It's pretty silly unique, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's very unique. Because I put stickers all over everything. Like, have you guys, I show you, I'm one of those people that really loves to do word searches. Like, I love a word search, you know? But I can't stand that the word search covers are like orange and like bright neon pink and stuff like that. So I put stickers on the front of the degular word search so that it matches my vibe. Because I can't stand it looking like it. Look at it. I have to customize the word search. Regular word search book from the dollar store. I like to do these like when I like say I'm having like an anxiety attack or I'm freaking out or something or I'm feeling like nervous or anxious or I just need a moment to chill and like calm down or I feel like I need to meditate but I know I can't quiet my mind but I need to do something. Word search, my friend. And I like to do it not on my phone because I want to take away some screen time, you know what I mean? Like no screen time. I don't need to have screen time while I'm having an anxiety attack or something or while I'm just like feeling like I need to calm down. So I like to have a nice tactile book that I can open up, smell the pages, get my highlighters out, you know, and highlight. And then I put my stickers all over there. So yeah, I customize everything, my dudes. Everything. So let's read this chipmunk and the laurel here. Success. The chipmunk and laurel symbolizes a new venture that will likely lead to success. The chipmunk often takes the road less traveled, finding hidden pathways and adventure along the way. The laurel is a symbol of victory, used to crown the winners in the ancient Olympic Games. Together, they will take us to take charge of our destiny, carve our own path, and find success. Forge a unique path toward your desires. The road to achieving your goals is hardly ever straight. Anyway, the road to achieving your goals is hardly ever straight and easy, but the journey is ultimately rewarding. My journey is definitely not. Did you? My journey is definitely not straight. But that's great. The road to achieving your goals is hardly ever straight and easy, but the journey is ultimately rewarding. I love that. That's beautiful. I know. I love that. That's so funny. So I really enjoy that. I really enjoy the chipmunk and the laurel. The little question is what successes in my life can I celebrate? How can I carve my own path and live my truth? So that's really interesting. I love that. So, okay, the elk and the ash is the one that comes after that. Thank you. No. I just popped off. I popped on. Best of luck on my journey. What are you talking about? Who's Mel B? Oh, Mel B. Oh. I love her. M to the B. Yes, I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. Thank you. Let's see. The Woodland Warden deck is popping off right now. The Opossum and the Peony is such an interesting looking card. I just love the face of this possum. Like he's really going for it right now. Really going for that. So cute. So, another thing that I remember someone asking me about was how to work fairy magic, like fairy magic. You know, working fairy spells and creating a spell with fairy magic, meaning working with the fae to create a spell to have something new come up, you know? What is happening? Leo squad. I'm a Leo moon. Yeah. Did it do it? Ta-da! I love Leos, man. Leos are great. I love all signs, you know? I think they're so great. I think everyone's great. I think everyone's like individual, unique quirks that kind of. Yeah, we're both Leo moons. We are both Leo moons. I know. I feel like every little like unique amount of quirks that people equate to your signs, all the things that people say that are like bad about their signs, I think are like the best things about those signs. The way that someone can navigate their life and understand themselves and how to be better. You know, once you recognize things that are quintessentially. I know that was so weird. Sometimes people pop up and I'm just like, what are they talking about? What? Oh my god, what? Like that's I have that really like naive baby brain that's just like, what? My rising is I'm an Aries rising. I'm a Gemini sun, Leo moon, Aries rising. Yes, I know. I was talking about fairy magic. Yes, so talking about how to create a spell with fairy magic. So when you're working with the fae, say you already have a relationship with them, right? You already have a relationship with the fae. You've been working back and forth for a while. You've been putting out some energy toward an endeavor that you want to do. Say, okay, say I'm trying to think of something that's say you want to get a job. Okay. Say there's a job that you really want. There's something that's really particular to you, and it's like maybe there's one opening. You know, there's one position, and you want that one position, and you're looking to work with the fae that you already work with to kind of secure that position. So maybe to get yourself in the door, you want to do some success magic, and you want to work with the fae on that. So you want to get some dirt from the grounds of that area. You know, you want to go outside of that area. Maybe if there's flowers blooming or something that grows there by the tree, you want to get some dirt from that area, and you want to ask the spirits of the nature spirits that are in that area to work with you and to help you, you know, to sort of guide you to how to create the spell. And I always work with dream magic. I'm a dream magic person all day and night. Like I will go to sleep, I will ask a very specific question, go to sleep and wait for that answer and then wake up. And usually that night it takes no more than 3 days usually for me to get the exact answer that I'm looking for, especially when it comes to shaping magic or shaping a spell. So that's how I would ask. Otherwise, you can ask for a message or a sign or another way for you to figure out how to shape the spell using the fairy magic. But once you get something from that ground, even if you can get a plant, oh my gosh. I did a spell once, oh my gosh, it was like 3 years ago, I think, where I got a little plant from an area that was growing, and I had it grow for quite a while in my house. It was like a little weed, and I just like pulled it out and put it in a little pot and sat it in my window, and I did a spell that way, and I let the energy of the nature spirit that was residing there grow in my home, and it was really, really awesome. So if you can get a plant to grow from that area, that's even better. That would be even better. But taking dirt from that area and putting it in a pot of seeds, or putting it in the ground where things grow where you live, really will help for you to get that energy into your working. If you want to leave offerings for the Fae, if you want to work with them, you can. If you don't want to work with them and you just want to leave offerings for them, just to keep them sort of happy, to keep them, let's keep your relationship great, then yeah, leave them around your space. Just make sure that the offering that you're leaving is something that they would love, something natural, something that you've made. The best way to stay, I think for me, the best way to stay neutral is to just not even, just don't do anything. Just don't, you don't have to leave offerings or anything. Um, the nod, or the acknowledgement that they're there, um, happens when you take care of your space, you take care of your grounds, take care of any animals that are there. Make sure that if you have any pests or anything like that, you dispose of them in the most humane way possible. That is the best way to be neutral with them. My friend Amanda, I love going to my local garden centers and losing my mind. I'm telling you. They are my favorite. And I always take my friends there. I take my girlfriend. I take, uh, like every person that comes to visit me, I take them to my local garden center so that we can pick up some plants, or so I can show them what they have. Thank you, Shane. I am. So I saw there's another question. Now I'm trying to figure out where it was. Okay, can I give Book of Shadows tips? I know you have videos on that. I will check those. Oh, you know what? Um, I think the best way to get started with your Book of Shadows is to start with the elements. The same way that a lot of books start with teaching you witchcraft, or teaching you about the foundation of witchcraft. I usually start with the elements: earth, air, fire, and water. And I would start with the element that's most interesting to you, or the element that is maybe like your star signs element, which mine is air. So I started learning with air. I just went in to learning about uh, the crystals that are associated with air, the deities that are associated with air, I like cyclone spirits and wind spirits, and anything that was associated with air. I started learning about it, and then I would go through to earth, and learn about the things that were associated with magic and earth, and fire, and then water. And I was mostly interested in folk herbalism, so that was the first thing that I started with. So I would just go and list off plants and herbs, and what their uses were, and where I could find them in folklore and stuff like that. Um, so really, I say start with the thing that you're most interested in, and I definitely recommend with through Book of Shadows. I recommend using a binder so you can take pages in and out, so you can switch it up. And remember that your Book of Shadows is not your hard copy. You can just write whatever you want anywhere. It can be messy or whatever. And then once you have things the way that you want them, you can type out or write a hard copy in your grimoire. And that I also recommend via binder, but still you can write it out, beautifully later, so that you don't have to worry about anything messed up. That's so cool. I love going to the butterfly garden. It's so much fun. I love why, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Huh? I don't know that song. I love dragons. La-da-da-da-dee. I love going back to the basics. That's what I should make a video going back to the basics. That'd be really fun. So the next 5 videos that I have are all going to be patron chosen videos, and I'm super excited to do them. I'm super excited because one of them is just a hangout video where we just like hang and write in my book of shadows and stuff like that. It's like a journal with me book of shadows video. I thought it was going to be stuck. I was scared. And that one's going to be really fun. You know what? I'll show you my book of shadows. I'm sure you've seen it before, but I'll show you again, just so you can get an idea. Ooh, so mine is a binder. I got the binder from the dollar store. And then I just got some furry fabric because I like when things are fuzzy. And I covered the binder with fuzzy fabric. And I left a little pocket there so I can put my stuff in there in the side, you know. But it's a binder from the dollar store. And it's a piece of wood from the dollar store that I painted on. You know, you can cover it any way you want. But also, Barnes and Noble has some really nice books that you can use for your Book of Shadows. Like I said, your Book of Shadows can have like all kinds of notes. It can look any way you want because it's not going to be your hard copy. You know, my first Book of Shadows looked a lot like this. It was like really a lot like that with papers and stuff all, and it was great. But you really have a lot of leeway with what it looks like and what you do with it. Thank you. Yeah, you can. Oh, excuse me. You can literally use absolutely anything. You can use absolutely anything. Yeah, yeah. My Chinese zodiac. I'm a dog. Hear the dog. Woof woof. And it is so true for me. I am a loyal little bean. Success. New endeavors. Success in new endeavors really excites me. There are a couple of new things that I am starting right now. There are 2 new things that I'm starting right now. So it's pretty exciting that I pulled that card. I really enjoyed seeing the word success pop up for me. So I'm really hyped on that. I also want to see. I want to pull from the Goddess Guidance cards. I'm going to sneeze. I love that. I love all these water goats here. These water goats. You're the dog. Yes, 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 yes. Anybody want a Goddess Guidance card pull for this full moon? Anyone need a little full moon goddess energy? I know. I was so very excited to see that. All right, Jessie. Absolutely. Look who I pulled for myself. Artemis, of course. Of course. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected is what it says under here, which I really love. I know. I know. I think that's pretty perfect. The thing that's really important to me right now, and the reason why that came up and it really gets me a little bit, is because, so you guys know about you guys know about Gigi, um, and everything that's happening with Gigi. And now that Gigi has her car, she's able to drive back and forth to work and everything like that, and to get a better job. So she's now been, um, she's has an interview. Actually, she had an interview a little while ago. I have to message her and see how it went at Applebee's. So I want to see how her interview went, to see how things are going. But you know, she's still been going through a lot of stressful stress. You know, and I've just been worried about her. You know, just been worried about her. I just want her to be okay. Jesse, you pulled Ostara Fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Okay, Jesse. Okay. Time for new endeavors. Springtime is any time when the light increases within your mind and entire system. If you feel dark, heavy, or depressed, then you can lighten up by fueling yourself with positive intentions, nutritious foods, and anything that sparks your feelings of love. Surround yourself with beautiful flowers, brighten the colors in your wardrobe and home, and draw back the curtains to let in natural light. You can paint a sunnier outlook within yourself, which will give rise to all sorts of new opportunities since like attracts like. Feel more energized and more powerful as you spruce up your inner and outer worlds. Then capitalize on this increased vigor by starting a new project that really makes your heart sing with excitement. All right. Time for a new endeavor for you, Jesse. Na 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 na. No name Jade. You are next. I'm always diddly dooting to these vibes. To these vibes. So another question that I can remember, I got a lot, like I said, about polyamory, and one of them was, you know, a lot of people were like, I don't understand how you can love more than one person at the same time. Like no judgment or anything like that. But just like, I don't understand how you can love more than one person at one time. Like, how do you like remember things about them, or how do you cherish a single person? And it's like, do you not cherish your best friend and your boyfriend at the same time? Can you not cherish two people at the same time? Some people can't, and I understand that. You don't have the capacity to, you don't have the time to, or the desire to, and I understand that. I understand people not having the desire to connect with like a bunch of people. Like, oof, I get that. But I do. Like, I do have that desire to connect with a bunch of people. I like being really close with a bunch of people. I think it's so nice and warm and comfortable and comforting to me to have close relationships with a lot of people. It just feels nice. It feels warm, you know? White Tara. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Oh, that's interesting. No name, no Jane. No name, no Jane. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the card. There we go. It like starts over at the back. It's so weird. Okay, message from White Tara. As you've purified your inner world of thoughts, actions, and intentions, it's natural that you seek purity in your outer world as well. This is to acknowledge your heightened sensitivity, which is as real as it seems. You're stripped away from the outer protective layers of unneeded defenses, which blocked your psychic and spiritual awarenesses. Now you're on the path of ascension, which calls for your heightened awareness. And with this awareness comes new levels of sensitivity to the impure and harsh. Your body is a trustworthy instrument of measurement of your tolerance level. Steer clear of that which your body signals for you to avoid. So really pay attention to your body right now. Take excellent care of your body and it shall serve you well. Pay attention to how things make you feel. Pay attention to how your body is reacting to people or situations, because it's going to be your meter for whether or not you should be engaging with it. Ba-doom doom chink. Ba-dum ba-dum ba bow. I can dig it. All right, Amanda, you're next. What? What? You're welcome, lady. Why do fairies pinch? Oh my gosh. Okay, so pinching is like their favorite thing to do because it's one of our, um, it's how, it's one of our like sensitive things, you know? You can like hit and slap, and broad surface touching is not as effective as a tiny pinch for some reason. And it's that little in between sensation that you get, you know, in between like burning and pain. It's an interesting sort of thing. But yeah, they love to pinch. They love pinching. It's such a hilarious thing, and it's a shocking thing. It makes you jump, you know. Love it. All right, Amanda. I also pulled Osara for you. Fertility. Let's give it another shuffle and see if something else comes up. And if it comes back up, then that's definitely your card. Okay, so Pele is like jumping out. So we will take her as what she. I tried to turn it around and she would not. Divine passion. Amanda, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? What is your heart's true desire? If you listen to the sound of your heart and breath, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. This forever connects you to Mother of all creation and to the sound of the planet Earth. These rhythms can't be faked or forged. They're natural and eternal. What part of you are you trying to ignore? What part of you has been overly concerned with pleasing others to the detriment of hearing the sound of your own rhythm? Dear child, reach out and extend your arms to embrace your dreams. They're just as much a part of nature as the trees, animals, and sunsets. Don't your own dreams deserve the same respect that you accord everyone and everything that you love? Listen to them, my child. Listen to your dreams. They'll activate the powerful eruption of passion in your life. Don't be afraid of your own passion, for it will propel you naturally and it will excite and invigorate you. When you dance to the rhythms of your life, you're truly alive in all ways. Make sure your career matches your true interests, and take a class or start a hobby that really excites you. Really interesting. Okay, so Pele is a goddess of volcanoes. So this is like a passionate eruption for you right now. This is the time for you to do something that makes you feel happy. This deck is the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I've had this deck for ages. This is one of my first decks, I feel like. And it's not even that ratty looking. Thank you. Okay, chaotic. Butterfly Maiden, chaotic. Butterfly Maiden, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Ooh la la. Butterfly Maiden. Thank you. Toss a coin to your wizard. Oh, Valley of Plenty. Oh, Valley of Plenty. Oh. Toss a coin to your wizard. You make this mint happy. Thank you. Thank you so much for singing to me. I know it's been a long time. It's been a long time since you got to sing a song. Okay, so Chaotic Butterfly Maiden, for you, you're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. As you go through this period of change, it's natural for you to wonder if your future is safe. I'm here to assure you that you're part of nature's cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. To bring in your desired newness, you must first allow old parts of you to die, to fall away. These changes are to be celebrated, not feared. Give thanks for this shedding of the old. Embrace all the lessons it brought, and then let it go, dog. Let it go. Be giddy with the of the gifts that are now being bestowed upon you, and let their magic surprise and delight you. Don't be concerned about endings, as they are bringing in newness for you. Your prayers are being answered with this change. Let go of the old. Don't worry about these changes, they are truly for your best good. Don't worry about this change. Let things go your way. It's a little song for you. It's a little song for you, my friend. Oh my gosh, it's already been this long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Astrofeld, you now, my friend. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, Goddess Guidance. Ooh, Arakura, Blossoming. I'll show it to you before I read it. It's so pretty. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. In many ways, you are like a flower bud who is ripe and ready to open and grow. Don't try to rush this process. It is part of your beautiful path. Enjoy learning new knowledge and skills. Take your time to gather new ideas. Nurture your body with plenty of fresh air, sunshine, water, helpful food, people who love you and care about you. Soon enough, you'll get the unmistakable signal that it's time to put your learning into action. Spend time among flowers or work with flower essences and oils to support your growth process. Slow down, have patience, get involved with gardening, use aromatherapy and or flower essences, and keep your faith about you. Know that the things that you are working toward are also working toward you. It's just taking time. It's just taking time, my friend. Ba-do-ba-ba-ba-ba. Lol. Arisa. Isis. Past life. Isis. This situation involves your past life or life memories. So there's something that you're going through right now that actually is bringing up some past life stuff for you. It probably feels familiar. You're probably trying to understand why you're going through something that you've already feel like you've gone through before, or you already understand the meaning of. Your roots of Your roots upon this planet are strong and deep, and some of the roots have anchored you in past memories from faraway times. These roots have anchored you so deeply, in fact, that you're paralyzed when it comes to moving forward. I've called your attention to this I've called your attention to this condition so that you may unearth and uproot past memories. Sometimes you bury those memories to shield yourself from psychic pain or embarrassment, so you won't remember those awkward moments when life tested you to the maximum. Reveal those lessons to yourself now. strong sorceress, and move forward with the confidence that you have sage wisdom behind you. Get a past life regression to gain insights and answers, is a suggestion. Ancient fears from a past life are surfacing right now. So if there's something that you are experiencing fear around, something that you're trying to move forward with, you're kind of paralyzed with fear, there's something that you've experienced before that you're kind of reliving. You know what I mean? You've known the person you're inquiring about in this past life. Your current situation relates to a childhood issue. So it could relate to an issue that you've lived before that you are kind of trying to work around or work past. So really understand how difficult it can be to work past hurts, but know that it is possible, and that if you are going through this right now, it will take some time, but it is something that you are being cradled with. You know what I mean? You're never alone. You are never alone. Who is next? La la dee dee doo dee doo doo doo. Never give up. Oh, thank you. Oh, really? You weren't notified we were going live right trail? That's so weird. Change it. Yes, it's the goddess guidance deck. Okay, Ren, I see. Okay, Jolene. Yeah, these cards are great. They're really great cards, and they have a really good tendency to just kind of like get you, you know? Conventina. Purification. This is a really I love when this card comes up because it's like there's uh something surrounding an idea or a pathway, and it's like maybe a blockage, maybe a wall. Time for purification. It's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your mind and body. Time to get in there, get rid of anything, any cobwebs going on, of any ideas that don't need. Oh my gosh, I opened directly to it. This message comes as a help and not as an affront or a criticism. Your vessel has become clogged by overuse of harsh chemicals, and the offending source is within your psyche. You've been ignoring your body's many signals and screams for relief from the steady ingestion of impurities. Perhaps you've also noticed a slump in your energy level, and your degree of joy has lagged as well. Never mind these past effects, though, as the solution is at hand right now. Now, do not hesitate for a moment to make new arrangements. You'll want to keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and speech, for the words you think and speak are the very diet that supports or thwarts you. Choose purity, and I promise you a changed outlook for the better. So it wants you to clean, like I said, the cobwebs of your mind. If there's anything in your thought processes, your daily processes that puts you down, that makes you feel badly about yourself, that makes you feel like you are unhappy, or that you're dissatisfied, or you're annoyed, or anxious, that needs to be looked into and needs to be changed. It needs to be gotten rid of, you know. Follow your intuition's guidance about making lifestyle changes. Stop abusing alcohol. Avoid processed foods. It's like eat more organic foods. Keep your thoughts and speech positive. Um, Also, drink more water. Make sure that you are paying attention to the things that you are consuming, like media, things that you're watching, things that you're listening to, stuff like that. And make sure that it's not things that are putting you down, you know. It's very important. A lot of the time, we do things that we don't realize are like really bad for us, or we'll engage in like behaviors that are super bad for us. We don't even realize it, you know. Farty. It's faulty. Take care of yourself. Julie. Mo, you're next. Boo. Diana. Focused intention. Mo, Diana. Focus intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Ooh la la. Focus on your target, and you will make your mark. Focus on your target, and you will make your mark. Shall I read this in an accent for you? Tenacity means sticking to a decision and not allowing outside forces to sway you. Imagine yourself to be like a mighty oak with your roots deeply planted in Mother Earth. Feel your solid strength and steady upward growth. Know that no matter what happens, you will succeed. Your branches may twist and turn as you flex toward the light, yet your unwavering intentions will ensure that no faint wind will sway you from your mission. Be in charge of your body, your schedule, and your mind, and keep them focused upon your target. Stay positive, know what your priorities are, and take action on them. Take control of your schedule, release all doubts, avoid naysayers and skeptics. Don't let anyone tell you that you will not succeed. Naysayers, go under your boot. All right, Eclipse, you're next. Eclipse, 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 eclipse. Vesta, home. I love Vesta. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Hello? Hello? Let's see. There's an undying flame within your soul, and it's the light, seed, and spark of your consciousness. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Take a look around your home. Does it reflect warmth? If not, this is easily remedied and oh so important to do. It is a simple task of using your creative imagination to add warm energy to your household, such as lighting the fireplace or some candles, adding cozy blankets or pillows, and displaying greeting cards or fresh flowers. Go outside and pick some fresh flowers, my friends. They're free. And they're all over the place. By warming up your outer world, your inner flame responds to meet it. This increases your energy level, which automatically shifts all outward appearances toward the better. Watch how these simple changes recharge the flame within everyone in your household. This flame cleanses away negativity and brings in new with vigor and irresistible invitation. You're moving to a new home, or you've just moved. Sorry, I'm burping so much. It's so rude. A new person are moving in, or someone is moving out. So this is a positive change or a shift in your home atmosphere. So really encourage these changes and shifts by allowing yourself to bring in more of the things that make you happy. So like I said, bring in warmth, bring in comfort, bring in joy, flowers, candles, candy, toys, movies, music, singing, dancing. Bring in things that make you feel great to make the atmosphere in your home and your outer world match the atmosphere in your inner world. You know what I'm saying? Jaleisha. I'm so tired. My eyes are getting tired, my friends. They're starting to close. Oh, that one already. Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. It's for you, Jaleisha. Sekhmet, you are strong. See yourself as strong and victorious. Don't complain about anything. Don't blame anyone or any condition. You're the embodiment of strength, not victimhood. As you rise above old tendencies and see yourself in the new light of beautiful strength, your life your life will automatically shift in miraculous ways. You'll attract new opportunities, forms of abundance, and relationships to help you manifest your highest potential. Being strong means seeing yourself in the most favorable light you can imagine. Be real. Allow yourself to feel genuine emotions, but most of all, be strong. Don't underestimate yourself, and don't yield to pressure or temptation. Avoid complaining or indulging in negative thinking. Engage in weight training exercises or make your mind stronger. Sekhmet is one of my favorite goddesses. Okay, I love her. She's connected with lions, and you can call upon her when you are trying to build your strength, work with strength, or ferocity. You know, really show how ferocious and tenacious you could be. All right, Emmett. I love the name Emmett. I love Emmett Cullen. My favorite Cullen. Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on love and light that is within everyone. Kuan Yin, compassion. Gentleness is the strength behind true power. When it comes from feeding yourself with nourishing words, thoughts, deeds, intentions, and all forms of food. Shield yourself from harshness by placing in the intention to attract only kind and gentle life lessons and relationships. Transform harshness into gentleness by refusing to see anything but shining light within each person and situation. This intention begins with your relationship with yourself. Be very gentle and kind with yourself always. Be happy, be sweet, but most of all, be true to yourself. Release guilt and shame. Heal and transmute any negative energy within yourself. Keep your thoughts about yourself and others positive. Avoid gossip or bad mouthing. What was I saying? Bad mouthing? Bad mouthing of yourself or others. Forgive yourself or another. Britt, this is for you. Britt, this is you next, my dear. Britt. Guys, I listed a whole bunch of beautiful necklaces on my Etsy. I would love it if you all check them out. Mintfaery.etsy.com. Bast. Independence for you, Britt. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Bast. Oops. Independent. Like the cat, you're fiercely independent, yet you also need affection and playful companions. Now is the time to balance your social interactions with solitude. While you may ask others for their opinions, ultimately, you must make your own decisions. Your freedom and independence are top priorities, so ensure that these characteristics are nurtured. Spend time alone. Give yourself permission to play and ask for your needs to be met. Make your own decisions. Work with cat energy, that playful cat energy, and pay attention to your pet or feline in their examples of that playful cat energy. And last but not least, oh wait, Chief Fund, I see you too. So I'll pull for you and then I'll pull for Ren, right? Yeah. You got Irene. Peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Oh, that's wonderful. It's always nice to pull Irene because it's just like she's so nice. Even though appearances may seem chaotic, I assure you that a higher plan is in action. This all-loving power is carrying and supporting you completely. Relax into the arms of divine love and breathe away all cares and concerns and worries. Put your focus into enjoying and appreciating each blessing and each moment. Your gratitude helps you attract even more blessings into your life. Give your cares and worries away. Meditate and engage in peace-enhancing activities such as yoga, baths, massage, naps, or music, playfulness, and doing things that bring you calm, which is really, really important. Peace is with you. Peace is coming to you. I love that. Now, Ren, this is for you. Then I'm going to sleep because I'm tired. So sleepy. I'm so glad. Oops. Who was that jumped out? It was Isis. It was past life for you, Ren. So keep that past life energy going too. Past life energy for you too, Ren. Because Isis popped out. I'm just saying. Just saying. I also pulled Coventina for you again, Ren. That's another one that came up for you. Past life, Coventina, purification. Alright, let's see if we can get a single one. Sarasvati. The arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Sarasvati. Sarasvati. The arts. Beautiful. You're a limitless being. If it seems that you have time, money, or other restrictions, it's simply because your mind is focused upon the material world. You can unlimit yourself by lifting the cloak of a material world from your focus. Music is essential for the expression of non-material ideas and energies. Music colors our surroundings with emanations from the highest vibrational fields. It allows us to escape all limitations in our thinking and very existence. Surround yourself in music and allow it to stimulate your own creative thinking and spark new ideas. Flow with the music and give yourself permission to investigate and experiment with putting your creative ideas into action. Enjoy being limitless. No, there are people that do have fake Facebook pages pretending to be me, and that sucks. Play music, sing, draw, dance, write, or do something creative. Study or it tells you to change your career to a creative one, which is wild. Just quit your job, creative career, boom. Yes, this is the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. You are correct. Yeah, yeah. If anyone ever reaches out to you for a reading, that is a fake person. That is a scammer. Because no one does that. You know, it's a bummer that those scammers are out there. It sucks. I love this deck. The Goddess Guidance deck is really nice. One of my favorites. And I really like having the Goddess Guidance cards because it makes me feel like I'm receiving a hug from a goddess, you know. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this live and for pulling these cards. Hello? Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you for saying that. I know it's such a bummer that those people like try to imitate you and like scam people out of money and stuff like that. Look at you. Time for you to go to bed.
What's the opposite of comfy?
Of comfy? Uncomfy. Uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm glad. You know, it's a really beautiful night. I don't know, sweetie. I'm in here. Why don't you yell? Is he in his office? You're welcome. I'm so tired. I'm probably going to go back on my honey stream and fall asleep. I will see you guys all in the next live. And don't worry. Be happy. Have a great evening. And I will see you. Bye.